again, and today is Saturday, July 19th, 2025. This is Sheriff Beer Show 803, and we back in the house. There's just so much anticipation for the start of this show. And by the way, everyone in the chat lost, so we'll give a round of applause for that. Y'all know what you lost at.
The house always wins. House always wins.
The house always wins.
Consider yourself on the list.
Boom. Okay. The house always wins. How you doing, Mark? Bum, how you guys doing, man?
Excellent.
I'm good. All good.
Yeah, see, we've already got one there. Just got it. Darn it, Joe, you messed up my prediction on purpose. Yeah. Well, you know, that's the way it works. You know, you play with fire, sometimes you get burned. That's the way that works. I have got a huge surprise. Okay, a huge one. I'm trying to find the appropriate sound effect for this. Maybe it's a scream. I don't know, but got a huge surprise. Any guesses to what it might be? I'm gonna share a screen for this one. Are you guys ready? Here we go. Oh, sorry. Here we go. Let me put a link in the chat just in case someone wants to jump in here. In case you never know. Never know what happens at this point, right? If you guys follow this show, we do a weekly, most weeks. We're about to skip a couple weeks in a row here in a few weeks, but most weeks we do a weekly beer show, virtual beer pub show where you have a beer in the privacy of your own home and somewhat, except that you do it live on the internet to be saved forever in the Google. But as always, Mark, what are we always doing? We are always upgrading this show.
Oh, yeah. We're taking it to the next level.
Always. So I'm going to share the screen here, and bam! There. I mean, that's already making things better already. Dodgers pregame. But I'm going to click on this middle tab. Boom! Look at that. We have our first AI generated YouTube short from this show. It's an excerpt from last week's show. I'll click on it.
But in SoCal growing up, everything was dude. I know you remember that.
Oh, come on, dude.
Come on, dude. Dude.
But now it's kind of transitioned from dude to bro.
Oh, yeah.
We kind of moved back up the alphabet again from D's to B's. And, you know, it's like, bruh, right? Bruh.
Yeah.
Bruh. Like, you know, you want to, just, you know, just depends on them. You know, where, who you talking. You know, you might go bros or you might go bruh, right?
Mm-hmm. Notice how you're feeling. How many beers you got in?
This, right? Yeah, see, I'm still in training, my guy, but I'm gonna get there. I'm still, you know, in the alpha stage here. I'm not in the beta yet, but we're still in the beta.
But in SoCal growing
So what do you think, man? I think that's worth a little round of applause there.
Okay.
Were you able to hear it?
Yeah.
So
was that like an automated clip from the recording of its show?
It is, yeah.
Yeah.
AI 100% generated, and I thought it did a good job. It picks the clip. It AI did that whole thing. AI put all the words on there and everything, made it look all social media-ish. Is that a term? Social media?
Crops it to whatever 9:16 or whatever, and so you can put it on the socials.
Yeah.
Get the clicks.
Yeah.
Get the views.
Get all the views. So I'm leaving it exclusively on YouTube until I hear from you guys. And then, so I don't know if I want to necessarily get it out there to all the TikTok. I don't know how much we want this thing to truly blow the F up. You know, like
we could break the internet. We don't want to do that.
No.
I don't know if we need to, you know, blow everything up that much. You know, but if you want to subscribe, just Click the bell. What, Mark?
Oh, yeah. Click the bell.
Yeah.
Smash that subscribe button. Give us a big thumbs up, too. That helps
That's
you
right.
out.
Yeah, and give us a big old thumbs up. Damn right. Yeah.
And get on our Patreon and send us money.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's money.
Check out our members section.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
members only.
See, now, Bum, what do you think? You think that Malt Liquor is going to start, getting on the bus now? They're going to, of course, we started the trend. How many other quote beer tubers? When's the last time you heard that term? Or do you think they'll start following?
Well, Malt Liquor's already been on the bus. It's that one that is not real long. It's the shorter.
A short bus, yeah, that says, like special ed and stuff like
Yeah.
It's a special ed bus, yeah.
that. The one that's got the wheel that kind of goes like that a little bit. It just kind of goes and looks like it's about to fall off. And got the squeaky fan belt and everything. Yeah, it just kind of, yeah, pretty cool, man. I thought AI did a damn good job, man. That's a nice feature. I like it. I figured,
Yeah.
it took 4 clips, and then of course you're only going to get so much for free because I don't want to pay for nothing. But 2 of the 4 were included free, and then the other 2, they wanted you to actually pay.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know what they sounded like. I don't have any idea. I just got that one and posted it to YouTube with the first photo from last week's show. I thought that was pretty cool. So we'll see what comes of it, What are you drinking today, Mark?
I'm drinking one by New Realm Brewing out of Atlanta.
Oh,
Tiki Like a Fox, Tropical Hazy IPA.
interesting.
So this is their base IPA. I think it's called, no, it's not crazy. It's something like a fox, and they've got different varieties of it. So this is the hazy one, and tropical hazy. They have a New England hazy, and then they've got a tropical hazy one, this is really good. It's got a lot of tropical flavors in it, like mango and orange and that type of thing. So pretty flavorful.
Cool. Let's look into that a little bit.
Easy drinking.
This is it right here.
Yeah. That's Hazy Like a Fox. That's their base haze, and this is Tiki.
Oh,
Tiki Like a Fox. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So, I think it's basically that same one with the different hops.
Tiki Like a Fox. Okay. Let me just type in the whole thing, please. Let's see it. Tropical Hazy IPA. That's the. Yeah, 1912, 1700 unique, 399 in the last 30 days. So 6.5% ABV, 3.64 bottle cap rating, IPA with natural flavor.
Yep, pretty good.
Oh man, look at this guy here. Look at this guy being sneaky.
Yeah.
What do we make of that? What does Crusher think of that?
I don't know. He wants one.
Yeah, I think.
He wants to cam up.
Yeah, he does want.
He's camming up.
Yeah, but good look at the label here. I like the labeling. It's nice and clean. And,
yeah.
And the beer, what do you think?
I think it's pretty good. Yeah, I would give it kind of that 3.6. Not excellent, but it's pretty good. Yeah, definitely easy drinking, reasonable price too for craft beer. It's about $10 a 6-pack, so that's not too bad for around here.
Okay, and Bum, you drinking anything special before the malt?
Yeah, nothing noteworthy, but I will share it for Mark's benefit. I'm having one of the Kennywood beers from
nice
brewery. This is the Funnel Cake Shandy, the strawberry. I did tell you that I bought the 8-pack last week.
Okay, yeah.
Did I mention to you last week about how these are being distributed?
No, you just said that they had them at the brewery, and there was a couple extra ones you could get at the
Yeah,
brewery.
yeah. The
Okay.
potato smash and the Le Cachot, the Lemon
Cachot.
Cachot, were exclusives to the. They're not available as part of the 6-pack.
Okay,
So
you have to get them at the brewery then.
yeah, but
Oh,
the
okay.
woman said to me that the Lemon Cachot may be available in a standalone 6-packs, but the potato smash is definitely a brewery only exclusive.
Okay, I'll let the little brother know. I think he was going to go out. I don't know if he went out this weekend or not for him, but
Yeah, so I started digging into these last night. This is my 6th one, and it's pretty much what you would expect from
okay,
Penn.
all right.
So
Yeah.
I'll just say this: very enjoyable artwork if you're into.
Okay, so
No.
a really basic beer with an interesting artwork and a little bit of
Yeah,
nostalgia.
it's most of these are the Penn basic beers rebranded cleverly with Kennywood names
And nice artwork, yeah.
and
It's
nice
worth
artwork.
it for the cans. I mean, if you grew up with those rides and been to Kennywood, yeah. I mean,
And that's exactly why I bought it. So
yeah.
I'll keep.
So hopefully, I'll get my own 8-pack or 6-pack or 8-pack here in a few weeks.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I spent a while looking up beers from that Anchor.
Oh,
Anchorage
Anchorage.
Tea? Or Anchorage Brewing?
The Anchorage,
Yeah.
the expensive one.
Yeah, and my God, yeah, there's one more as far as I can tell on Untapped beer store that has that beer, that is carrying that beer. And they also have another one. So let me type that. Yeah. I have to admit, it intrigues me a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
Now, are they as expensive as the other one?
They don't give the prices,
If you got to ask, I don't know. That's one of those no price.
right? Yeah. And what's funny is, so the other beer store, I won't try to look it up right now, but the other beer store has another variant from last year that was 22.6, I believe, BV for that. Oh my God! It's classified as a. Oh my God! What's that super high ABV style?
Barley wine?
Barley wine. Thank you very much. God, I have brain fart. Yeah, it's classified as a barley wine.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah, I think it is a barley wine. And
Well, so is that real expensive one, that one you were talking about?
yeah,
I think
no,
it's a barley wine too. Yeah.
yeah, no, that is the one I'm talking about.
Okay,
It's
all right.
just I was talking about last year's variant. I guess
Okay.
22. So this year is what, 19 point something. And I guess there was a variant last year that was 22.
Okay, so this is the light beer version, 19.
Can you imagine?
Sessionable. This is the sessionable one.
Yeah. Well, you remember, Mark, Zach telling us about that. What did he call it? There's a special high ABV beer fest that happens over there.
Oh yeah, they do up in the mountains, which makes it even better or worse. Depending, they're drinking super high ABV beers at super altitude.
Yes.
And if everybody's had beer at 10,000 feet, it makes it a 5% beer turns into a 10% beer real quick.
Yes, sure does. Yeah. So I forget the name of that beer fest, but I think they still have it going on.
I think it's called the High Gravity Beer Fest.
High Gravity, yes.
And I think it's in Breckenridge, if I remember right. I think he was saying it was in Breckenridge.
Probably.
Which is like 9,000 feet or 9,500 feet or something like that. Yeah.
Absolutely incredible. My God. It looks like most of the variants over the years have been 17-ish.
Okay.
But then they come out with these other batches that are a little higher. Is what it's. But
Hmm.
yeah,
I would think though, when you're making beers like that, do they really even think about the A? Because if they're trying to get all the flavor and stuff in there, I think the ABV, they know it's going to be high. It's going to be, north of 17, 18%. So whatever it ends up, probably.
probably, yeah.
They just want to make sure that the fermentation goes right and they get the flavors they want. Whatever the ABV is, they know it's going to be super high anyway. So.
Oh, here it is. I actually found it by accident right now. Let me let me share that with you. It's pretty. So let me see. See, they'll give the hours and stuff like that of that particular beer store. In here, they call it a venue, right?
Mm-hmm.
Type in Real with the Devil. I love the name. I have to admit. The more I
Yeah.
okay, yeah, here it is. 22.93%. Triple oak, batch number 13 from 24, which is
So the
interesting.
the current year's one is only 19%. Yeah.
Yeah, 19%, and it's back 10.
Huh.
I find that interesting because why would
Yeah, I wonder if the batches are like different. Maybe they're doing smaller batches to perfect the recipe, and then once they get it to where they want, then they do, or maybe that's just the one that gets released.
yeah, I don't know how that works, obviously, but
I bet that's like so batch 13. That's the 13th batch of that year that they released. Maybe if they're doing a bunch of test batches. Yeah.
so this one that was 22.93, aged 30 months in a mix of Willette Rye, Wild Turkey Bourbon, and Haven Hill 15-year malt whiskey barrels.
Mm.
Transferred to fresh barrels 3 times.
Oh man,
Process.
that's got to be so much oak barrel flavor in there because they're going to fresh barrels. Ooh man, no wonder it's so strong. I got to have a lot of malt to overpower all the because the fresh barrels are can be really really woody.
Yeah.
Whereas the used barrels got the the lot more remnants of whatever was in there before. Wow.
Okay, so I mean, there's not. What drives me nuts is when you're looking up these specialized beers like this, people only give bottle cap ratings and don't write in anything.
I like that one. Drinks like 5% ABV. I don't know about that.
But flavor level over 9,000. So, wow. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, let's look at his picture for a second.
Zoinks, Scooby.
Zoinks.
I mean, that's incredible, man. Like, if it does drink that mild, there's no could, right? I don't think.
No, you at that high in ABV, you feel the alcohol. I mean, that's just so high. It's almost a spirit at that point.
Now look at this bottle. That's that small bottle I was talking about. That
okay, yeah, 375.
Yeah, that 375. Well, it's basically a 12-ounce bottle. I mean, that's.
Yep.
I have to admit, man, I'm a little.
I would like to try it, but I'm not willing to pay that much money to try it.
I am. It's on my mind. I gotta admit, it's on my mind.
Thinking, okay, what are the odds that our fearless leader here has one of these bottles at some point in the next month? What do you think?
About 98%.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Once I put the connection to you heard my first response was like, "How f no, I would pay that kind of money." Once I put it together that I'm already right there, and not only did I buy one, but I bought a few that were damn near that same price. I was like, oh.
Yeah, you've been there before, Joe. It's not new territory.
Right.
It's not like and you've already done it, so you might as well do it again. I mean, come on.
Yeah, so it's like, come on.
What are you, scared?
Yeah, what are you, scared? Yeah, buy a dog. I already have a dog. That's the thing. You know what it is now, being into barbecue like I am. The problem is you buy 2 of those, and that's like buying a whole choice ribeye. It's like buying the whole, a whole choice ribeye. I can get one right now in my area, 250 ish. You know what I'm saying? A choice, not a prime, but a choice.
Yeah. Yeah.
250 ish, depending on what's happening. You know, a little higher, or a little lower, depending on but in that price. So and who doesn't like good ribeyes, man? Give me a freaking break, right?
Yeah.
You bum, someone searing you up a ribeye. What's your next comment? Medium. What's your, I like mine medium. Is that
Repeat that question, Joe.
if someone's cooking up ribeyes, what would be your next comment? You're like, oh yeah, I like mine medium.
I'm confused.
What would you say if somebody says they're cooking ribeyes? Well, what would you say? I'd like mine.
Oh, I don't care. I give it to me. I don't care how. No, honestly, I'm not that picky. Yeah, I'm not that picky. Just bring it on. However you cook it is fine. If somebody else is going through the trouble to cook it,
a good ribeye should be medium rare for me. That's a good way to cook it. Yeah,
absolutely. 145, my friend.
Take it out at 135, let it rest for a while, and it gets up to about 143, 140.
Yeah.
Cut into that.
Yeah, we're good, baby.
But
usually, have a salad and you got a complete meal.
Usually, yeah, for steak, medium rare. But I'll take anything.
Yeah, right. Yeah, hey, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, if it happens to be medium, all shucks, right? I've accidentally slipped into making a couple medium well. They still get eaten, right? They're all happy mistakes. If you are grilling, just do it. It's like anything else. The more you do it, the better you'll get at it. Don't worry about ruining it. As long as you don't burn it to a crisp, it'll be all good, baby.
As long as you don't cook it on your Ninja at 11, you're good.
At 11, yes.
For hours.
4 hours, exactly. My God, what the hell's wrong with that guy? So, speaking of, let's get to Billy D and find out what the latest is on the Malt Liquor Report. Oh, yeah. Looking fine as always. Debonair, $1 million smile. Right, that's the light.
At some point in the middle of the report, I'm assuming I may have to, I'll still stay on the show, but I may have to have my attention diverted for a minute or so while I get onto eBay. So,
completely.
It'll just be a brief little sojourn away from the Malt Liquor Report. So, tonight's Mexican lager, once again, a new variation on the packaging. I have not yet had the 12-ounce Victoria with the paper skull label.
All right, yeah.
Okay. So before we get to the Malt Liquor Report, Joe, something I feel we should cover, and this is totally unrelated to malt liquor. This is actually as far away from malt liquor as you can get. I was going to mention this earlier, but I never got around to contacting you about it. We had a very, very huge death in the beer world this week.
Oh.
Jack McAuliffe passed away at the age of 80. And if you don't know Jack McAuliffe, he was one of the founders of New Albion Brewing, considered to be the first craft/micro brewery in 1976.
Wow. That's pretty sad. We better give, a little salute
And
Yeah.
New Albion itself only lasted like 5 years. Now Sam Adams, about 10 years ago, in honor of them, Sam Adams brewed a version of New Albion's ale and put it out for sale, which I didn't have. I still have the bottle. Didn't have time to look for it.
Wow. Well, thanks
Hmm.
for mentioning that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Big, you
So
know,
was he before? What was the guy? Fritz
Fritz
Maytag that
Maytag
started,
from, well,
or were they together for a
Anchor.
while?
No, Anchor Brewing was around before New Albion, but they were a decades long brewer, and Fritz Maytag just kind of rescued them, and they were like a niche local
Yeah.
brewery that kind of ended up brewing craft beer. But New
Yeah.
Albion was a new creation, a brand new brewery
Okay. Yeah.
in '76 from Jack McAuliffe and two other people. So they're considered like the first actual craft brewery created for the sake of brewing craft beer.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. I've heard the name before. I didn't, and I heard New Albion, but yeah, I thought for
Yeah.
some reason in my head I was thinking he was connected with Fritz Maytag.
No. But you will see if you read articles, you'll see all those names lumped together
Yeah.
because of the history. So
Yeah. Yeah.
so anyway, yeah, R.I.P. Jack McAuliffe. So okay, to the malt liquor news / Mexican lager news.
does someone have my, Smelly Coda has, my thumbnail? Uh,
Yeah.
and
Bum in front of him too. Yeah.
yeah, that's funny.
Okay, so to our first clip, this is Jay Vega, and I want to thank Jay Vega for this. Jay Vega is clarifying some comments that he has previously made, and he, on his own, with no encouragement from anybody or me, Vega has decided to clarify some comments, previous comments that he made about me, which we have played on here. So, in this clip, Joe, go to 9:15.
Oh, oh, hold on just a second. Let me make sure this is up here. There we go. Bring it back. Sorry for the technical difficulties.
9:15.
Fifth.
Done to this.
You know how I like to make sport of bum and call him a serial killer and whatnot? I want to straighten something out right quick. When I talk about bum working odd hours all the time in various hotel rooms around the country, it might come off that I'm making bum sound like some sort of pervert or a diddler or something like that, which is not the case at all. No, I don't think bum has anything to do with any of that sort of activity. No, I'm saying serial killer. I'm talking about like you know uh, multiple body bags and whatnot. That type of shit. And Bum said something last week about how I know all the serial killers. I know the obscure serial killers and whatnot. Well, let me tell y'all how I got on that tip. Long time ago. Long time ago. When I was shit. I wasn't even a teenager yet.
Oh,
Malt Liquor
Okay, so then he proceeds to talk about how he got into this. So jump ahead to 1745.
45.
If there's one constant in the human race, it's depravity, folks. It's fucking depravity. Swole, swole, swole.
Oh.
Still holding out hope for Bum, though. You know, maybe he's one of the good ones.
Maybe.
Maybe he's a Dexter type serial killer.
Was Dexter a good one? Was one of the good ones? Right?
Or just, or he just takes out tax collectors and corrupt politicians, dirty cops, shit like that. Malt liquor.
Okay.
Okay, so I do want to thank Jay Vega for confirming the fact that even though I might be a potential serial killer, I'm a potential serial killer with morals.
With morals. Some
Yes.
morals.
Yeah.
You're like the Equalizer. Did you ever watch the original Equalizer?
Oh, with Edward
Wo-
Woodward. Edward
Word. Back in the
Woodward.
80s? Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember the Equalizer.
Bum's a modern day Equalizer.
Yeah. And a modern day Tom Sawyer.
Yeah.
So,
But the reference to Dexter, I'm like, was Dexter a good one? I don't know. Likable, I guess. He was definitely quirky. Yeah.
all right, our next clip, we have not seen 209 J Jones for a while. And well, I was hoping Coach would be here for this tonight, but yeah, Coach is absent.
Yeah.
Yeah, Coach called in sick, or maybe he didn't call in sick.
He used some PTO,
Yeah. So this is 209 J Jones discussing how everybody is getting old. All of us that do this. So go to 6:30.
All right.
Malt Liquor. Shout out to the oldest fuck crew, which is the only crew still existing in the Malt Liquor drinking community. It's a bunch of gray haired fucks. The Fear and Moeller, that Bruce 40 that nobody gives a fuck about. Crawl back under the fucking rock you crawled out of. Yeah. Fuck you. Fuck your giant collection of stupid bottles. Yeah. Hey, look at me. Hey, look at me. Some people collect classic cars, some people collect empty beer bottles. Anyways, another gray haired fuck. I took 1 month off, or maybe a couple months. And everybody got old as fuck. Jay Vega turned into the P. Glenn. Fear turned into the fucking Mad Moeller. Steel Worldwide turned into a little bit of fucking all of them. Yeah.
Okay, jump ahead to 8:25. That was the setup.
Coach, another fucking gray bearded pig.
That's it. Just out of the blue, Coach.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's how your brain works on malt liquor, right? It
Yeah.
kind of randomly stuff pops up. Just, there's no explanation. We've documented your brain and malt liquor.
All righty, to our feature presentation tonight.
Oh wow, a feature.
It's been a while since we've had a feature presentation. This is J Vega 419. And this is from, I believe, Tuesday, but I could be wrong. So just start from the beginning of the video, Joe.
Oh, okay.
By Falstaff fucking beer.
Oh, is that
Beginning.
How goddamn fucking. So I get home from work today, and I go to the mailbox like I do every day. Folks, I don't get a lot of mail. I just get bills and shit.
Okay. By the way, how often do you guys check your mail? Mark?
My mail?
Yeah,
Daily.
you check your mail. Does your mail come to your house?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was thought. So, Mark, how about you?
Our mail comes to our house, and I check the mail maybe once every other day. And 95% of it's just ads and flyers and that type of stuff.
Yeah.
So
Well, I check daily, but I also have the informed delivery email that I get letting me know what's
Yeah.
coming. So
That informed delivery is nice, isn't it? Yeah.
Mhm.
I have one of those community boxes that I have to walk around the damn block to go get. So I don't check my mail maybe once a month. You know what I'm saying? I just, like he said, I don't get much mail that I need. You know what I'm saying? And if I do get the informed delivery, so it does show. So if I do get something important, then I'll go check it. But generally, unless I have a package that the mail, the post office delivered, I'm not going over there to check the mail. It's not mostly ads and junk mail and stuff like that. Anyway, sorry about that. I was just kind of curious.
yeah. 209J Jones has something to say about that. I'm an old person. Actually, Jones, I check it several times a day. Hey, maybe somebody sent me a letter today.
Oh, when the Malt Liquor report's over, I got something to say on old person response. I definitely had an old person response to something, and I want to get everyone's opinion on it, but after the Malt Liquor report. Little teaser. Okay, we'll continue on with the video. I'll back it up just a smidge.
Folks, I don't get a lot of mail. I just get bills and shit. So I was pleasantly surprised when in the mail today was an envelope. An envelope from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Let me preach on it. Ice. Swing and a miss.
Okay, from there you can jump ahead to 2 minutes even.
Okay,
Make sure my hands are dry here.
sweaty paw.
So this envelope that was in my mailbox from Pittsburgh, it actually came from Bum. I don't know what binder he pulled this out of, but good God. Check this shit out. The year I was born. The year I was hatched.
Yeah,
1972. Anno Domini. Chicago White Sox schedule.
wow.
brought to you by Falstaff fucking beer. How goddamn fucking cool is this?
Oh, that's interesting.
That's nice. Yeah.
Oh man, that sounds painful.
That's
Painful.
fucking
Yeah.
awesome. It's very awesome. Thank you.
Well, that's cool. He appreciated
You know,
it.
you might have bodies in the cellar and whatnot, but don't ever let people tell you you're not a good guy, bum. No, but real talk. Thanks a lot, man. This is
That's
going
cool.
to case with the with the 1972 jersey, name redacted. Going in the case with this,
Oh, shit.
the Chinese Louisville Slugger, and the autographed 2005 Mark Burley Wheaties box.
Oh,
Yep. Good shit right there.
hell yeah, man.
Ice.
Hell yeah.
All right, so yeah, I've been meaning to. I actually meant to mail that to Vega on his 50th birthday, but that's when he was like shut down. Remember when he
Yeah.
disappeared for a while? Yeah,
Oh no,
Leave of absence.
yeah, he's LOA. So yeah, happy to finally get that to him. I knew he would probably like that.
Yeah.
yeah, that's very
That's cool.
crafting open another balloon.
So of course, some people had something to say about that.
Ah!
Of course.
I should have looked at the comments for this. I didn't even see.
Yeah. So this is Steel Worldwide. Go to 715.
Oh, okay. 7. I guess I am right here. I could still look at the comments for this. Bum is a solid individual. Cheers, my brother. What's that? Oh, there is another reply. Ah, that's good. And another reply here. The dead body. Yeah. So that was definitely worth looking up, was it
Yeah.
not? So here we go. And what part are we going to, Bum?
715. So this is Steel watching Vega's video.
Oh, looks like
Reaction video.
Check this shit out. The year I was born. The year I was hatched. 1972. Anno Domini. Chicago White Sox schedule.
Oh, comment time.
Muskrat could be an energy vampire and not even know it. Yep, excited by a 1972 Chicago White Sox schedule.
here comes the jealousy.
That's it.
Wow, that sounds like pure jealousy. You
All
didn't
right.
72 schedule. That's a problem.
Let me paste this link real quick here. And I got to keep my eye on my eBay thing. We're down to 16 seconds. Just give me. Oh, we're okay. So much for that. Bidding's gone way above what I'm willing to bid. So much for that. Okay. Here is some more Steel Worldwide. And in this clip, go to 605.
Oh,
Yep, just past the dwarf line.
whoa, we're down to a salad here.
Oh, yeah, he was eating a salad this week. Yep.
What the hell is going, Mark? Can you what? And Mark, look at the size of this salad. This isn't the size that you eat half and throw the rest away. This is the size of a salad where you're literally eating the whole thing because that's how much appetite.
Yeah. He's getting healthy.
That's a serving. Do I see some? I don't know.
I don't know. Pretty soon, I expect to see some workout videos. With some pink dumbbells and some leggings and stuff. Yeah.
Now, how far does he go with this? Is he going to do the full Richard Simmons thing with the flamboyancy? And
I was going to say, what do you mean as far as the full Richard Simmons thing?
Yeah. How far is he going to go with that?
Yeah.
Hey.
Wow.
I don't know.
Okay, so that on its own is a switch right there. Having an actual, I don't know, what would that salad cost you in your area? $5 at like a convenience store, like Circle K.
That's like a $4.95 to $5.95 salad. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Oh! I waited too damn long, didn't I? Oh, bum. My talking has got us cut off once again. My big fat mouth. I know I'm going to hear that one. Yeah, I'm anticipating that one.
The chairman is just too quick for us. That's all I can say.
Well, we at least got a glimpse of it.
Can you summarize the essence of the video that was just deleted?
Yeah, I'll do an AI version.
Wait, just going there. Thank you, Bum. Bum AI, can you summarize, please, in a friendly tone?
Mm-hmm. The AI version of what we were about to play was that Steel Worldwide reiterated the fact about Vega getting excited about a 1972 White Sox schedule. And after that, he also discussed the mythical, potential, imaginary Mount Rushmore of malt liquor and who would be on the Mount Rushmore of malt liquor. He named himself, of course, Falstaff, Fear, and Bruce 40. And then later on, he said that he's not sure how many people and faces are actually on Mount Rushmore. He doesn't know whether it's 4 or 5, but he would also add 209 J. Jones to Mount Rushmore. So there's your AI version of what we were doing.
Okay.
That's I like James's comment there. You guys will never learn. Yeah, there's no you guys. It's me. I don't seem to learn. How many times? Is that the third time recently, Bum?
Oh, recently, yeah, the second time. But he's done it in the past.
Yeah, he's done it in the past. Yeah, and we still don't know.
Yeah,
I have. There's no we. I own that one. I accept full responsibility.
So apparently Steele is home from trolling. He went down to Virginia or something to troll. I guess he's home.
Was he on
Who
a
knows?
expedition? Or something?
Yeah. I don't even know. I don't care. So obviously he's home. When I looked, I didn't see too many shorts uploaded. Yeah, it looked like he was harassing a few people, but didn't see too much content today. So we're going to finish with this. So, are you guys familiar with what happened this week? The hate to use this term, but it went viral. The whole thing about the couple at the Coldplay concert
Oh,
on
hell yeah.
on the Kiss Cam.
Oh, you bet.
Okay, so there's been many variations on that photo. So here's an example of one,
Oh.
which you guys actually may have seen.
Oh, okay. Let's see this. Ah!
Is that,
Screen,
yeah.
Oh, I'm
Put
sorry.
on, share screen.
Yeah, let me put it bigger here. Yeah, sorry.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so you knew that was coming.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
So we will finish with another variation on that. Are you ready?
Yes, sir.
All right. Bring it.
Okay, here we go. And of course, this is courtesy of Mad Moeller.
Oh boy, yeah, it's got to be something interesting.
That's what Smelly Cooter's got on the, yeah.
Oh man, yeah, the real malt. That's hilarious, man. I gotta give him a thumb. Wow, 17 comments, man. Joe's the brisket and Bum's the Trisket.
Yeah, that was a good one from Cody Jinx Hat Guy.
Yeah. OMFG. Yeah, even Vega had to chime in on that one. Muskrat is the Corey Feldman of this thing.
Oh,
Why Corey Feldman? Laugh out loud. He tries. Oh God. Corey Feldman has quote angels. Causer says white rice and dirty rice. Oh God. Looks so content. Billy D does not approve. More unoriginal comments from Muskrat. Oh boy. And then that's absurd. Yeah. Pretty good, man. That one's pretty good. I like that one.
Yeah.
oh, and we got Coach in the chat, or somebody claiming to be Coach.
Yeah. That's generally Coach. He knows definitely how to get the link if he wanted to chime in. Oh well, he's chiming in to 209 right there. So.
Yeah. So that is it for this week.
Well, thank you very much, Billy D. We appreciate it. Another 5.
Yeah. Quality content presented by people who care.
Yes, presented by people that do care. Another always looking debonair, of course.
Okay, that is definitely Coach in the chat. Hope all is good, Coach.
Oh yeah, he'll be. He's a good boy. He's doing okay. So, I'll put a link in there just in case. I know he has the links, you know that. But we'll do our due diligence. All right. So the old guy moment that I had this week. All right. Listening to a podcast, gentleman in his 60s, a host of podcasts, put out a scenario. There's a couple of young people in there, meaning under 25. And one of the gals, who's probably 23, 24ish, references, oh, yeah, instead of just saying that was in the 70s or in the 80s or in the 90s, she says, and I want to know how offensive this is to everybody else, because it was pretty damn offensive to me. She says, oh, that was in the late 1900s. What? Are you freaking kidding me? Man, are you out of your smack are you nuts? What? Like, give me a what? I mean, blown. What?
I wish one of your guys had children so I could kick them in their fucking head or stomp on their testicles so you could feel my pain, because that's the pain I had waking up every day.
That's the pain I have.
Time marches on.
Yeah.
We don't realize it, but for younger people, that is a long time ago.
No, okay.
Yeah.
Now that is true, Bum. Now, I want to give you something to think about. Each one of your parents never had to hear that. They can't. This is something that happened.
Wait. Mine can. My dad can, at least.
He didn't hear it. Your dad didn't hear it.
Well, no, but he hears it now.
No, he didn't. You know damn well he didn't hear it. Listen, all we know of all generations that we are familiar with have always had heard a reference to the decade. That was the 60s, that was the 40s, that was the 20s, that was the 70s. It is now that, unfortunately, we can be referenced at the end of a century.
Yeah.
Right? Oh, that was the late, and there's not much you can do about it but get upset and offended and be like, right? My mom didn't have to, God rest her soul. No, she didn't have to. She had to hear a lot of boomer stuff and a lot of things, but didn't have to hear, oh, yeah, that was in the late 1900s. Like, don't reference the whole century, for Christ's sake.
No, I have no problem with that, because we're a quarter of the way into the next century.
Yeah, we're already 25 years in. Yeah.
Back to the previous century, to me, we're a quarter of the way removed from that. So to me, that's just time passing by faster than we want to admit it's passing by. Yeah, that makes sense. I think in 2025, referring back to 25 years is not that big a deal.
No, it's an absolute huge deal. Referencing in that way, like you could have said, oh, yeah, no, that was the 80s, man. Right? You're used to that. But referencing the whole century, bro, yeah, smack, kick them, yeah, blow them up, yeah, just completely, get it, yeah, you're out of here.
I'd rather say, what did she say? The 1900s or something like that.
Late
1900s.
Yeah.
I was born closer to the mid 1900s, so I fearing late 1900s makes me feel young.
And now you're and you know damn well that's.
No, honestly, I really don't care. I really don't care about it. Yeah.
So, Joe, at what point in our time now does that term not be offensive? Do we have to wait till 2050?
Yeah.
At what point are you not offended by that reference?
Probably when I die.
Okay.
Yeah, probably when I die. Yeah, probably.
So it could be around 2065 or so. If you're that would make you 95.
if we're lucky to see 95, it was that kind of moment when I was like, oh, what? If I was French and I had a glove, I'd have. Like, what are you doing?
Yeah, I hear stuff like that. It does not offend me at all. It just reminds me, wow, time's flying.
I've never heard.
It reminds me how young and immature those people are.
There you
Yeah,
go.
yeah.
Thank you. Thank you. That's the kind of support I needed right there. What, it's like, what the F? Are you freaking kidding me? What? What? That was the first time I had ever heard that reference. And I was like, oh my God. It's absolutely true. There's nothing I could do about that, right? It's absolutely true. And I was like, oh.
One of my favorite movies, The Blues Brothers. At the end of the movie, they run into this guy who was at the venue they were playing at, and he said, "I used to be head bouncer here back in the '70s." The movie's from 1980, and
Yeah.
he's talking about back in the '70s.
Yeah.
10 years ago. Yeah.
Yeah.
I like Dave Zimmerman's comment. Share a senior show.
Golden Girls YouTube drinking community.
Yes.
Yeah.
Joe. Oh, that's hilarious. Joe will be reviewing prune juice soon. You know what? There's differences.
And sure, tall cans.
Tall cans. Tall boys.
And what about depends? It's in the label. It depends. Will they work? Depends. That depends on the load, the circumstances, the what you're putting into it. Right? It depends. Yeah. The whole reviewing thing is just
the only 40 I'll drink is a 40 of Ensure. How about that?
Yeah, boom. Right?
That's got to be what, 50 grams of protein, probably.
Yeah. Should we make any predictions? So, like 15 years from now, what are we reviewing?
As far as I'm concerned, it'll still be beer.
Yeah.
Will it?
Yeah. I'm going with beer.
That's my plans.
Yeah, that's
toss in the occasional colonoscopy review. I think we're good.
Oh, now Bandwidth says that'll be show 924. Is that how accurate is that, Mark? Is that? I don't think so. That's going to be farther along than that.
That'll be like 2.5 years from now.
Yeah, that's fun. Yeah, that was my old guy moment. I have not really had one until I heard that, and I was like, "What? You got to be kidding me!" So of course I put that out to all my peeps, and I feel
and they all came back and said, "Joe, you're old as shit. Get over it."
No, I had a nice mix. You guys would be like if I heard back from 12 different people, it was probably a mix of 50-50, I would say, combining you guys in there now. I would say it was 50-50. Some people were like, I've actually heard that, And what's great about it is I got to mix in my own daughters who were born in the 90s. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, that involves you too. You're mixed into this, right? You're right. You're in your 30s, but you're involved in this late 1900s joke. Yeah. So I had both my daughters chimed in and did not like it at all.
Just
they're in their 30s.
An example of time flying. So I'm sure by now you guys have heard about the Late Show with Stephen Colbert getting canceled. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't feel about that. I never watched the show.
Oh, I didn't watch either. I don't watch any of the late night shows. However, I'm a fan of television history, so that is a big deal. It's a big deal, even though I do not watch those shows anymore. I don't find them funny or humorous or even relevant to me. But it is historic. So I was reading some comments about the show, and somebody said, "Wow, I can't believe that show's going away. It's an institution." And somebody replied, "Yeah, wow, it's an institution going back to 1993, which is when they created that show for
Yeah.
Letterman to take
Yeah.
over." And yeah, that was my first thought. Oh wow. Oh my god, back to 1993, big deal.
Yeah.
But as somebody replied, there are legal adults now that were born in the year 2007. To them, 1993 is ancient history. And
Yeah.
I did the math and I thought back to how old I was when I was born, uh, you know, and that takes you back to the late 40s, and I was like, "Oh, wow, yeah, I didn't even think of that."
Yeah.
Well,
And when you were 10 or 10 or 15, you thought that World War II was ancient history.
And it had only ended 20 years later. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. So yeah,
Crazy.
it's all relative. It's all relative.
well, for some folks, 30 that's just old for them, right? The minute they turn 30, that was a big freaking deal. It never was for me. It honestly never was for me. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, even now, at my age now, I have not had a real like old feeling moment until I heard that freaking young lady say that reference, and I was like, oh. I just don't think of it that way. You know, my head don't work that. But when I heard that 1900, but that just to clarify, that also involves my daughters who are 31 and 35. So it's not just us in our 50s and 60s. It involves
Oh, you got my text.
it involves my daughters who are all in their 30s.
Thanks, boss.
Because that references the whole century. You see what I'm saying? And they were bugged by it.
I don't know. I just always think back to when I was like, in high school, and I used to think somebody that was 40 was ancient. And like that was half a lifetime ago almost now at this point. So
Yeah, and
it's all
I
relative
remember,
to how old you are.
I remember thinking for years and years, decades, oh my God, in the year 2000, I'm going to be 35 years old. I can't fathom that. Well, jump ahead. Yeah, I existed for 35 years in the previous century, and now I've been alive for 25 years in this century. So 10 more years is going to fly by. I'm going to have existed the same amount of years in both centuries. It's just, it's frightening.
Yeah, it is. It's crazy. But it's going to happen. You're either going to be dead or you're going to be alive. So
what
can't
is
do anything
it
about it?
What is it with the way time, our perception of time, seems to advance?
Well, I think it's the older you get, each day or each year, as a percentage of your total life is smaller and smaller. So when you're a little kid, 1 year, like say you're 10, right? And you remember how long it would be until you think about your birthday was a month away or whatever, Christmas was a month away. It seemed like forever because that was, 10% of your life or whatever it was. And now a year seems like a month. I mean, it seems.
Yeah, great reference.
Goes by so fast because it's all relative. I've been, how many months have I been, alive compared to when I was 10?
Well, it's a good reference because you think of school years, right? And school years are only 9 months, right? And your summers are like a few weeks, really. But you thought of it as, oh man, I got the whole.
Yeah, it seemed like forever. Yeah, and now I'm going, damn, school buses are going to be on the road in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
2 weeks my ass. School started this past Wednesday.
Okay, yeah. We have some schools start next week, but most of them start like August 9th or 10th or 11th or something like that.
We had a ton of schools start this past Wednesday.
Yeah.
They start school. They're I you know what's funny is I could not get used to the school schedule in Albuquerque. And now here in Phoenix it's even more advanced. And I got a little used to the school schedule in Albuquerque, but here and then when you have so many schools that are on these different schedules, some are year round, some aren't. It is tough, especially when you're like me, and you drive and a lot of schools. Yeah, school started for quite a few schools here in the greater Phoenix metro area. This
Now, when did they get out for school? Is it like mid-May?
God Almighty, it's early. Yeah, this,
It's probably like first week of May.
and then it depends by how many days they actually went to school. So sometimes it gets extended. You don't realize that because I don't have school age kids anymore. You know what I'm saying? So it's tough.
Yeah. My only point of reference is the school buses on the street.
Yeah, no,
That's the only thing that matters to me about school and being in session or not is when school buses are on the street, it's a pain in the ass to get around, and when they're off, it's great.
Yeah, and all the school zones.
And
right?
what's with the school buses picking up the kids that only live half a mile away from the school? Come on, walk.
Yeah, no.
All right.
Yeah, there's
Oh yeah, in my area, there used to be common bus stops where like 20 kids would. Now it's in front of every one of their houses.
Yeah, you can't do. Yeah, they can't walk 100 feet to the school bus stop.
Yeah.
you know, man, I would love to be there with you, but these kids now, there's so many dangers lurking for them now that it has gotten to that point.
I'm gonna go old man and say no more. No more dangers.
Do you think that a bunch of kids, now obviously a kid by themselves could be in danger? Do you think a bunch of kids standing together at a bus stop would be more in danger?
One of the other ironies, now I know Mark has them in his area. Bum has them in limited quantities, but certain companies. Now, one of the things I'm talking about is Waymo. So Waymo in Phoenix started a service for teenagers. What the feedback on it, and they did it. They're doing it in Atlanta as well.
Mm-hmm.
Now, one of the things that's happening with this is okay. They didn't, teens get freaked out by they don't, and parents, and they have a damn good reason to be paranoid. They don't know who the Uber driver is. They don't, and there's lots of risks that go into having your teen by themselves taking a ride with a stranger. So a lot of teens are getting freaked out by that, right? And very young teens. They're talking about what's the age limit? I think the age range is 14 to 17.
That's what they're saying. 14 and older. Yeah.
So now what you're hearing is some of them are freaked out because there's nobody in the car.
Yeah.
So there's nobody in the car for these, and some teens like that because they don't have to worry about a conversation. They don't have to worry about who's talking to them or who, what that. But some are freaked out. I've heard feedback on some are freaked out. Now, I don't know how much you interact with these driverless vehicles, Mark. I interact with them every day.
I've seen a couple, but yeah, I don't see them every day like you do. Yeah.
Every single day for years. I have, of course, we were one of the what do you call it? The beta cities or whatever you call it. So they've been here for ages. And in the beginning, there was many companies. Well, once they started running over people and paying lawsuits, many of them, Chevrolet's cruise program went away. That was another big one. Many of them went away. Now we're basically down to Google and Waymo. But I find that interesting. What are you hearing in your area? What's your thoughts?
I haven't heard anything. They did a quick story on the local news about it, but it seems like they're rolling it out more in Phoenix first. I think it's coming to be here in Atlanta later on this summer, so like August, September, or something like that. But no, what we're going to have happen now is a teen's going to get in a car, the driverless car, and then somebody else is going to jump in the car when it's driverless and assault the teen. And there's no driver in the car, I could see that happening.
Oh, well, it doesn't unlock though. It
Yeah.
doesn't open.
Yeah,
I,
that's true. But yeah, there's going to be something that's going to come up, and I think driverless cars are there's a future for them, but the future isn't now. There's going to be something that's going to happen, and they get more and more of them. We're gonna have a lot of issues with them, and then they're gonna put a pause on it. I bet. But
there's been quite a few incidents here where they just go haywire. They'll
Yeah.
have
they lock up. They just sit there. They don't know what to do.
and they start honking their horns, and they literally go haywire. They just start. There's huge parking lot. There'll be, God, some of these parking lots. There'll be 60 or 70 of them in there, and they just start honking their horns and going berserk. And I've personally, with my own eyeballs, seen, one of the Waymos just like the guy sitting there with his phone, and it just kept going by him, and he had to keep walking. Hey, man, that's my damn ride right there. There's been many of them that have just stopped in intersections. They just stop, and the police will come. They cause traffic jam. Anyway, there's any number of things, but they did launch this program. The problem is with some of them that have caused fatalities, they must throw an enormous amount of money at these people because you never hear anything again.
Oh yeah.
There's because we've had it on our news, and you never hear from them again. They give,
Oh yeah.
there's a
Do a
ton of
settlement and make them sign an NDA, and that's it. They're just brushing it, and sooner or later it's gonna get to the point where they can't do that anymore, and then we're gonna have to, because right now it doesn't seem like nothing ever happened. You never hear about anything happening, and it's happening.
It does.
Yeah,
it does. It's happened. So, like you're saying, Mark, I'm kind of waiting on that part to see what happens to one of these, innocent children. I get the premise. The premise is the intent is a good one.
Mhm.
Have, no driver in the car. The car, the ride is supposed to be safe.
Oh yeah. But it's not a magic. It's not a magic bullet. You're still gonna have problems.
There's still risk, and anytime
There's always a risk
on the road, there is still risk.
Yeah.
So, all right, enough of that. I just wanted to, as a PSA, folks, please pay attention when you're freaking driving, okay? As someone that has to be on the roads all damn day with you, even though you may not be in Phoenix, you're on a road with another driver that's just like me, Mark, or Bum. Please just pay attention. Please, if you're getting on a highway, an interstate, whatever you like, whatever you call them in your area, we call them freeways. When you're getting on, pay attention from the minute you start hitting that on ramp. Please, okay, turn your head. I think you have a neck. If I could turn my head with a little bit of neck that I have, you can too. Turn your neck. Pay attention. Make sure that you're going the proper speed. Remember that you're getting on an interstate. The speeds are 55 or 65. Don't get on the God blessed freeway at 35 miles an hour. Okay, pay attention to things like this. Don't drive on. If you're looking at a clock and you've got your 12 and your 6 o'clock down here, you've got a 7 and you've got a 5 o'clock. Don't drive on someone's 7 or 5 o'clock, please. Just don't camp out there.
Oh, you just want to hang out in that blind spot? Oh, that's the best part, man. That's the best part of driving. Just lurk right there. So they can't move out a little bit so they see, and then you go back in, and then they can't see you again, and they get frustrated. It's great.
Bum, I could tell you want to say something here. Come on, man.
Can say, yeah, and if nothing else, when you're merging onto a highway, by all means, come to a dead stop at the end of that merge ramp, and then just creep into 70 miles
First,
an
you got to
hour
put your blinkers on, and then creep out.
at 5-10 miles an hour.
We got you top. We got people that stop put their blinkers on, their hazard lights on, and then accelerate at like 10 miles an hour. Yeah. They're going 30. They stop at the bottom of the ramp, put their blinkers on, and then accelerate at like 10 or 15. Yeah.
I mean, right? We've all seen these people. And it's like, come on, man. You don't get on a freeway by hitting your brakes. Okay? You got to hit that accelerator. Let's go. Right? We've got to get up to speed when we're getting on, so please pay attention. I realize sometimes it's early in the morning, you're just getting going. But always remember, the minute you get in that big metal box with wheels in it or on it, like below it, whatever you want to call it, you could die. Okay? The minute you leave your house, that thing.
Get it all wrong. Once you're in that big metal box, you're in control of everything. And you're invincible.
You are in control, and you should take it that seriously that you might not come back. You really could. It doesn't matter if you're going down the street to the damn gas station. I see regular
true
all the time. What was that? I see what you did yesterday. What was the name of that stupid movie? Anyway, but I almost had it. Anyway. Oh, but who's recording this? Lone Wolf between Joe D will be out of a trucker job in 5 years. I hope so. I like that prediction. We're going with Lone Wolf. That is a way to go out. I like it. Hopefully, I will be out of a trucker job in 5 years. What about you, Bum? Are you hoping to be out of your job in 5 years?
I'm hoping to be out of my job in 2 months, but I don't know if that's actually going to happen.
Yeah, 5 years.
I will 100% be out of my job in 2 years.
Yeah.
I may possibly be out of my job in 2 months.
Yeah, stay tuned, right? Yeah, stay tuned. Okay. We'll see you, folks. Thank you. Oh, Lone says he's in Italy. We're out here. We'll see you next week. Okay.
Take care, gentlemen.
Oh, by the way, August 9th? Yeah, 9th? Is that Saturday, that first?
Yeah.
So August 9th, and then the 15th is the following. Yeah, no show then. So
definitely no show on the 15th also? Okay.
Yeah, definitely. Those 2 weekends in a row, no show. So
okay, so two more coming up.
Yeah.
Okay.
2 more coming.
All right. Sounds good.
Good to know.
All right, we're out of here. Later. Peace out.
All right, guys. See you next week.